Oh, wow. You're still muted, by the way.
I knew that. Trying to figure out my lighting.
I got a straw. Still muted.
Oh, I don't want that flag in there. Wearing a mask. Social distancing.
Oh, yes. Going to drink dew through the mask.
You like my pop collection?
Uh, you have way more than me.
Exactly. You know, I would wear my glasses, but the thing is, it starts to fog up. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix that. Use my straw.
You're really gonna wear that mask the whole video.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so hold on.
I can just
Almost there.
add a little stock photo of someone's mouth.
Lighting good? I don't know if it is good.
Yes, it looks nice. I feel like I should be closer to the camera.
Can I be closer?
No. That's why I'm moving up, is because my head looks really small compared to yours.
I should just turn my light on. I'll be right back. My lights are on. Okay.
Have you had all of the flavors?
No,
Okay.
not all of them. This lighting is bad. It's triggering me.
Surprised how you can care so much about lighting when you've made like 3 IRL videos.
Well, I bought this like late, but it's like not the greatest. Well, it is great, but from my iPad.
Well, that's why I get half of my face lit up.
It's the best it's gonna get.
Well, it's fine enough.
So as you can see, I got my dues. I got Bob Blast,
Mm, I got my
and
Baja
I got
Blast from Taco Bell.
Nice, and I also got Voltage.
Uh, Mine has a white lid, it's automatically better.
Alright, man. You win.
Look at this, I get Pepsi coins.
What's that?
I have no idea, but it says Pepsi coins.
Nice.
So, I suppose we can begin.
Yes, we shall.
First of all, we have normal Mountain Dew, which I have previously reviewed on my channel, but I have not reviewed it with a guest. So I'm very
Yes.
excited to see how a dual Dew review would play out. We can crack into this one.
You don't even introduce me?
Well, you're supposed to introduce yourself, you see.
Oh. Hi. I'm DropHack Productions. It's really weird for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a straw here.
Alright. So I'm going to hit my webcam with the dew, and we're going to do a short toast, you see. Perfect.
How long are we gonna? Okay.
It's impossible to sync it. Okay,
Are you going first, or are we going at the
well,
same time?
I will count us down. 5, 4,
And get ready.
3, 2, 1.
was a good.
That was a nice sip.
Yeah, it was Swiss straw.
So, I wouldn't want to get into ratings exactly before we've tried the other two dews here in comparison. But, what did you think of yours?
It was interesting. I would say. Never had dew in such a long time. I don't drink dew normally, but it's not bad.
Hmm. Well, recently I've noticed a lot of dews have the Call of Duty Cold War promotions on them. Does yours have any of that?
No, it's just regular old dew.
How
You know,
unfortunate.
very.
Anyway,
So
I'm sure if you're an avid dew review watcher, you'll have noted that I have stated Mountain Dew is made up largely of orange juice.
really,
Yes, if you would like to check the ingredients on your bottle, you'll find it is third place.
huh. Now does yours have caffeine in it?
Yes.
Nice.
I've never heard of a dew that does not have caffeine in it.
Oh, it's actually illegal in some places to have light colored drinks have caffeine in it.
Hmm. Is your
Fun
dew
fact.
light colored? Mine is green.
Mine's, I think it's green. It might be a green bottle, but I think it's green.
You'll notice that I got my walls of my room painted the color of dew. It
Really
was solely to make these videos better. You can see behind me.
nice.
They do make energy drinks of Mountain Dew. They're called Mountain Dew Kickstart.
I've seen those.
I have never tried one, but when I do for the first time, I'll make sure to get it live on Dew Review. So, if you have nothing more to say on the original Dew, I suppose we could move on to a second flavor.
All right, let's do that. Which one you want to go for?
Voltage.
Voltage.
Now, this is actually a flavor I have never had before.
Really? What?
Yes, not once have I had Mountain Dew Voltage. I have no idea what it's supposed to taste like. One of the most unique things about Mountain Dew is that all of their different flavors are uh, fairly radically different from one another. And they're differently colored, you'll see. This one here, Voltage, if I'm reading it correctly, is raspberry flavored.
Interesting.
It's another notable thing, I suppose. You would think that, something orange flavored and raspberry flavored wouldn't be colored green and blue, but Mountain Dew likes to go outside of the box.
Yeah.
Or should I say, outside of the bottle.
Yeah. Gotta get my straw in there. Kind of went without me. interesting, actually.
Hmm.
It's really good. Was there hair in yours?
There was a piece of plastic inside of mine.
Oh, really?
This is outrageous.
Inside?
It was inside of the dew.
Wow, I can't believe it.
Me neither.
Your first ever drink of Mountain Dew voltage happens to have a piece of plastic in it.
It's been tainted. I could have died if I was allergic to plastic.
Yeah, could have been bad.
It would have been the end of Dew Review.
Such tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, yes.
I know some people have been asking for a Dew Review featuring Nathan. Of
Including
course,
me.
yes, he's very famous. You might know him because he plays Nathan in my hit video, The Pizza Pizza Place. Interesting.
Sponsored by
Yes.
Place.
Sponsored by no one. Because if I announce a fake sponsor, they might come after me in a lawsuit.
But not if it's your own, you know.
If I sponsored my own video.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big hit.
Yes. Okay, so I have some thoughts on this too. I certainly recognize the raspberry flavor from, all of my time I've spent drinking blue raspberry ices. Those who actively follow Do Review might have been able to note that I once described another dew as tasting like an icy, and I will leave a moment for my Do Review heads in the comments to guess what flavor that was that I described as being icy-like. Alright, bingo. It was, Liberty Brew. Probably. I don't quite remember myself. Anyway, I have noticed that this one is significantly less sugary. There's a lot more emphasis on the actual quote-unquote blue flavor.
Actually, this one has more sugar than that one.
Well, yes, but oh, all of yours are the same bottle, aren't they? In terms of size.
Identical.
Alright. The name, although it sort of implies that this would have more caffeine, voltage being directly related to energy, which is what caffeine's supposed to give a person. It surprisingly has about the same amount as a normal dew.
Interesting.
It is truly. If you don't have any farther thoughts on Mountain Dew voltage, we could move along to our final flavor of the day.
Alright. Which is
Which is Baja Blast. You know,
mine says Taco Bell original on it.
yes. Well, mine simply has a bunch of bells. It's quite interesting. I would assume it's much harder to get actual bottled Baja Blast in America than it is in your home country.
We don't actually have a Taco Bell where I live, so it's kind of funny that it says that on there. Neat.
Yes, I have had bottled or canned Baja Blast in the past, but it is only on rare occasions. It's difficult to track down.
Yeah, it's not so hard here. They're kind of just in specific places.
Yes. Anyway, I am a frequent customer of Taco Bell, so I enjoy my fair share of Baja Blast throughout the weeks.
Yeah, I'm not much of a dew drinker or pop drinker in general, but
It's nice to hear an outsider's take on the beverage. Here at Do Review, uh, we often only get expert opinions, such as the ones of myself, because I am an expert.
you're introducing me to more Mountain Dew.
I like to expand the palates of everyone that comes on the show. You'll notice I have my Taco Bell exclusive straw with me, perfectly sized to fit the Taco Bell exclusive plastic cup they provided me.
I don't know if I can say the same,
Uh,
but
your straw bends. That makes it better.
cooler. Bendy straws.
I believe that the flavor of Baja Blast is tropical lime, though I have no source at the moment to back that up, so you could take it with a grain of salt. Anyway, I suppose let's enjoy.
Nice burp.
How did you choke on the Baja Blast? DropHack?
Uh, I wasn't expecting you to burp.
Well,
Uh, yeah.
a personal favorite flavor of mine is Baja Blast, so I'm very excited to hear your take on it.
It was interesting. It kind of tasted like Sprite to me a little bit. It's quite interesting.
Do you prefer drinks with caffeine to those without?
Uh, it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, sure, I can say that. What about you?
Uh, I like to have caffeine a lot of the time. I mainly drink Mountain Dew or coffee, if not water. I know you have some interesting thoughts on coffee.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I drink it black.
Black.
That's all. Yeah.
I've started doing that, but it's simply because it's easier.
Sure. I mean, it also tastes better. It's more healthier
Mm,
to drink black coffee.
it certainly is.
Mm-hmm.
Often, I'll get some leftover coffee when I return home from the coffee machine. I'll pour it out black and stick it in the microwave and then drink it. It's refreshing.
Yeah. But let's get back on the do,
Okay.
because this is show, not the coffee show.
Yes. We should start coffee review with Drop.
Coffee. Yeah.
hmm Every episode would be on location at Starbucks.
Mhm.
Speaking of on location, that could serve as a teaser of sorts for my next upcoming do review, which
Mhm.
will be on location. Well, we've tried 3 do's today, 2 of which I would assume you've never had before.
Yes.
How would you rank the 3 in terms of favorite to least favorite?
Um, I would say Mountain Dew comes in last place. It's not the worst, but it's personally my least favorite out of the three we tried here today. Second, I'll make Baja Blast my second pick. It's quite a explosion of flavors. Not explosion, but like a spike of flavors. I mean, really good. And personally, I like Voltage. I never tried Voltage before, and it's really good. And it is the winner of that like little promotional thing they did where they had a whole bunch of flavors and Voltage won.
Hmm, interesting trivia.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a competition between already existing flavors, or was it to create a new flavor?
To create a new flavor, they had a whole bunch of flavors.
Hmm. If only I was doing do reviews back then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my personal ranking is quite opposed to yours because I would put Mountain Dew Voltage in last place. By no means am I saying that it's bad. Honestly, I think it's about the same caliber as normal Mountain Dew, almost. Which should be easy to guess. Mountain Dew is my middle ranker here. You can't go wrong with the classic, as they say. However, uh, probably the reason that this is going to be one of the more notable do reviews is that Baja Blast is, as of now, my favorite do review flavor. So it is my favorite of the ranking.
That's interesting.
I would love to hear, out of 10, how you would rank each of the do's.
All right. Now I'm gonna start off with the regular Mountain Dew, and I'll rate a 6 out of 10. It's not bad. I mean, it's Mountain Dew. You
hmm
can't go wrong. Baja Blast, I'll rate it a 7 out of 10 because it's more unique to the Mountain Dew that we all know and love. And Voltage will be an 8 out of 10 for me. It's really good. Um, plus it's blue. It's blue.
Oh, yes.
It's my favorite color.
Your shirt is blue as well, right? Or is it gray?
Mm-hmm. It's It's kind of like a navy blue, not kind of a faded cyan,
Hmm.
kind of like in between.
It's almost akin to the color of the normal dew and the voltage dew, sort of a mix.
Hmm.
Well, that's interesting to hear your rankings. What would you consider to be a 10 out of 10 shrink?
Uh, what do you mean?
Like your favorite beverage?
Oh, Pepsi Max. I'm a simple guy.
Interesting. I don't think I've heard of it before. What's the difference between it and traditional Pepsi?
It's just Pepsi without sugar.
Hmm. And is there any form of artificial sugar?
Nope,
And do you prefer
no sugar.
this to the normal Pepsi because it's healthier? Or is it just a taste you've acquired?
It's just the taste I required, and yeah, it's also healthier in that aspect.
Well, I suppose that's a very solid favorite then. Well, I very
What's your
much.
favorite? Do
My favorite to do would be Baja Blast, and of course, Dew is my favorite soda, so
interesting.
I am currently
No
living it up.
surprise. No surprises there, as we are on the Do Review show.
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm. We are social distance, of course. Otherwise, I would obviously be there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, unfortunately, we had to do this through a call.
Mm-hmm.
Though I would have loved to clink our Dew bottles together in a toast and shake your hand as a thank you because I have really enjoyed having you on to review.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Mm. And I'm sure that people will be all over this because of the do review exclusive. You get to see the top half of your face.
Yeah, it's as close as you're gonna get.
Hmm. I don't know if you're a fan of the show Home Improvement, but this reminds me of a certain character from it.
Never heard of the show.
Hmm. Essentially, he is the main character's neighbor, and you only ever see him when he is looking over the fence. So, from here down, is non existent. Well, it's been a pleasure to have you.